Currently, the trend is for guys and girls to post thirst traps online, and then when people respond to those thirst traps, they hit them with I don't go for lustful people. And to that I say, bullshit. If you are comfortable putting your ass online, you are comfortable getting your ass thrashed. I'm not really here for you to agree or disagree with what I'm saying, but if her ass is online, if his abs are all over his page in a way that is very clearly this nigga trying to get people to say, oh damn, he's fucking hot. Those kinds of people, believe it or not, are not looking for relationships. Wow, shock. You are thinking of doing something that fucking stupid? Don't be surprised when a smooth talker comes into your life, promises you everything that you want to see in this world, and then just when you feel like you're on the precipice of that thing, he takes it away because all he wanted to do was fuck. The following question I always ask is, how do we get to this point? How are we here where something like that is considered a good purity test? You putting a picture of your ass or your abs online in order to sift through potential dating partners. How has this become a widespread good idea? To me, it's a bad idea. The thing is though, when I ask people that have more experience than me, it makes sense to them. And I think that is the problem. We as a culture are moving further and further away from not just the idealized notion of purity, but from purity itself, the actual word purity, to not have been doing something for an extended amount of time or at all when we talk about it in the context of sexual partners. You know, like personally in my current predicament, because of this, I'm almost thinking of just going celibate, bro. Because what happens when I reach that point? What happens when I start to think things like this are wholly good and normal? Because I know it will. I know that there's a breaking point to where when I go over that edge, I can't come back. I understand the logical reasoning behind why two people choose to stay virgins until marriage. There is no concept of that in myself anymore. The idea of doing it is so foreign to me that I don't even know if I could accept that in someone else now. Unless they are that, then that's a different story. But the whole like, now we gotta stop here and wait until marriage day. The greatest men to achieve anything in this world, and I'm not talking about billionaires, but I'm talking about dudes who died on a hill and are remembered through time as positive figures, we're all celibate. None of these dudes, or women for that matter, the ones that really achieved something, really had time to be fucking around in the literal sense. And all those who did fuck around in the literal sense are taken off their purpose, at least briefly. You know, now I'm obviously diving into the more philosophical point, but throughout all of these partners, all of this happening, going on, none of the guys who really do it like that are ever satisfied, bro. Ever. I mean, when you see Future pulling up to the red carpet with one of his myriad of women that I will never see again, you start to realize after a certain point that it's always a new girl, bro. It's always a new one. There's always something new, fresh to try. And I can safely assume that on the trajectory I'm going, the number of girls I get will only increase. That's the paradoxical thing about this situation. You would think the numbers go down, but that's not true. It's just not enough. And I don't want to become Diddy. That is my fear. It is one of the things inspiring me to almost go celibate, bro. Like, yeah, cool. When I'm doing it, I'm better able to talk to women. I'm better able to socialize. I seem like a much cooler guy, but I'm fucking lazy. Trade-offs, people. The lamest niggas in the world probably sleep with the most women. You see gremlins with 1,000+ body count. I don't know. I'm not really gonna spend a lot of time here trying to explain to you something that I feel in my nutsack. Don't want to be that. I want to be better. I want to be someone important in this life. And importance is not defined by physical stature, sometimes by financial, but the importance I'm talking about is the kind that makes me want to get up and get out of bed every morning. Chase a dream, chase a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the better my life gets, the more attractive women I see. So the only route from here is up, right? I'm just gonna do what I do for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then literally, as my life gets better, so will women around me. Listen, I'm not saying that my motives are pure, but I am saying that at some point in your life, you should embrace being alone. Celibacy isn't bad. I'm not saying I'm gonna be full on like that. If I meet a girl and I want to date her because she's actually like from a well-raised household and shit. Everything else though, buns just cause. I'll think about it.